Hey, what's going on, fellas, ladies? What's up? I always gotta take a sigh of relief before I do these videos, man. They be like, they stressful, you know. So it's like, let's talk about this for a second. Hotel rooms, man. I've been wanting to talk about dumb motherfuckers for a long time. The hotel rooms. You thought I forgot about you? I didn't forget. I did not forget what the fuck you motherfuckers done did to me at them hotels. All the bullshit that you hear about, all those microwavable bullshits and all that fucking weird noises and lighting and shit like that, and all types of shit through the vents that you heard about, that happens there. And it's the perfect place for you to die, is at a hotel. They do all their dirt at them hotel rooms. I was staying in hotel rooms like $22,000, you know what I'm saying? Stays that we was at. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my money. Why'd you go? It wasn't my money that I was spending. It was partly my money, but then it wasn't, because I was getting, let's get to that later. You know, at them hotel rooms, man, they fucked with me big time there, man. I'm gonna run you down all the shit that happens to me. You know, and this is from my experience of what happened, and this may happen to you. A lot of y'all can relate. That's why you guys keep watching these videos, because you understand them. You know, numbers don't lie in that factor. So back to that sense, it all started. The first time anything ever happened to me was at the hotel rooms, and with my relationship with my ex. That was when the first time things just ever got fucked up. Matter of fact, the first hotel room was at, it was bad juju from that start. You know what I'm saying? From some other shit that happened. That's a whole nother story right there. Because that shit, I'm still trying to figure out. Was I set up from the very beginning? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Anyway. So we at the hotel room. You know, we get there. Me and my girl, supposed to be like a ex, you know, ex now. Supposed to be a good thing we was going to be doing. And, having a good time there. You know, she had a little extra cash, and she was like, let's get a room. You know, my money kicked in. All right, what's up? Get a room. She was staying in my fucking place enough. You know, she always wanted to get a hotel room. I don't want to stay here anymore, you know, bitching. So we go and get the hotel room, and then chill there, and everything's cool. And it was a time that I basically, like, it was a torch lighter that was used to, like, I was trying to fix the shit, and it was like, basically, I feel like to this day that shit was like rewired, because that shit exploded. The lighter exploded, and we just got the shit like that day. Like, we, you know what I'm saying? It exploded, and it was tampered with because she left, and when she came back, the shit like was all fucked up, and she did that kind of stuff all the time, tampering with shit, or somehow it was tampered with. I didn't see her do it, so I can't say she did it. But come the fuck on, who else? You know what I'm saying? But I didn't see her do it, so I don't know. Someone did it though. That's the point. Tamper with shit all the time with my lighters and shit like that. And them turbines and some shit that just like flames be like this high. This thing was about this big. And it was about like that big, that thick. Had a big ass button for a trigger. And this big ass flame would come out. And I didn't like that lighter from the beginning. I was like, yo, man, stop using that bullshit. It's like, looks like a fucking bomb device or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit like it explode. A lighter should not have that much fluid in there. You couldn't see how much fluid was in it. You couldn't see it. It had no fucking gauge to see anything. It was like, the fuck were they thinking? It's a torch. And the flame was already big enough like that. And all of a sudden, like when she came back, it had like double shooting flames out of it. Like it was, like there was air and some shit. Like it was tampered with clearly. And then the flame was like that fucking big. And I was tampering, clicking it, and all of a sudden I clicked it, and it just blew the fuck up. I'm all on fire, and you know she's acting like she's oh my god, and maybe it was genuine. I don't fucking know, but someone set me up. You know what I'm saying? And that lighter, I caught on fire. I stopped, dropped, and rolled, took off my shirt and all that stuff, and the only thing I burned was the hair on my face. It smelled like burnt hair. And I was all on fire. My whole body was engulfed in flames. You know what I'm saying? So I escaped that. It was so that's what happened at a hotel room. Now think about that shit now. Why wasn't that stuff ever happening to me at my house? I'll tell you why it didn't happen at my house. Because if I was to ever, if anyone was to find me dead, there'd be all this evidence and shit like that, that it's easier to clean at a fucking hotel room. It's always clean when you get in there, clean when you leave it, and if you pay the maids a little bit of money, they can make sure the place looks spotless. Spend some extra time in your room cleaning that motherfucker. Believe that. I've been to some bullshit ass hotels where that shit was happening. They were doing shit to me, and this is the first time I started getting needles poked in me and shit like that. Yes, believe that. That was where I was poisoned at. And every time they can never do shit, because it was always like, you know what I'm saying? And it was doing that scan. They ran that shit to me a whole bunch of times. Police tried to come in there, and for some reason they left. They was doing an undercover investigation on the whole shit, and then they just fucked off. Probably because they found out that I was being gang stalked, and they were just like, whatever. The police don't do shit about that stuff. They don't. You have no help from anybody. You're all alone yourself. You have to help yourself to get out of that shit. That's the only way it's gonna happen. Trust me. All the torment and all the hell is gonna happen. You're gonna see all the fire and brim. You're gonna see it all. But later on, when you clear through your way through that shit, you're gonna see a way more path. There's something else, and you can get through it. You can make it through it. You know, it's something that just happens. You're gonna get your shit like hacked and jacked. Every time I got hacked and jacked, it was at a hotel room. Like they would have the Wi-Fi connectors and setups and the hidden cameras and the hidden shit in my hotel room. People will be in the next door over. They always have my room next to a storage room. They always put me next to a storage room, so they will bang on the door, kick on the door, punch it real hard, yell through it, talk through it, listen in on it, turn the TV real loud, talk about shit that we're doing, and I can hear it through the walls. Just enough that I can hear it. That shit happens. Believe that. What else happened in the goddamn hotels? The staff being fucking complete assholes to you. Treating you like shit for no apparent reason. Always having an attitude with you. No one's your friend. No one likes you when this is happening. Everyone's telling somebody some rotten, filthy shit about you probably, and they just looking at you like fucking scumbag. I think I swear to this day, I believe that someone said some shit about me messing with kids or something like that. I'm telling you, this will make anybody hate you. If someone walked by you right now and was like, yo, man, that dude messes with kids. But, man, fuck this motherfucker. That's immediately what you're going to be thinking. Oh, for real? It's that easy. Because we're so brainwashed that if someone says something to us, we're going to believe it. You know what I'm saying? So that shit, I know that was happening because they kept bringing those kids out to stare at me and stuff like that. And I was always like, why is a kid staring? Like, these kids would stare at me, man. At hotel rooms. People's children, man, would be staring at me, dude. I had a girl at a hotel room with a fucking flashlight, one of them weird beaming tactical flashlights that she has no business carrying around her age. She couldn't have been more than 8 years old, 9. Maybe younger. Talking to her her older brother, who looked like he was maybe 12. And they're playing around. All of a sudden, to remind you, it's like 9:30. It's like 10 o'clock at night, man. That was the only time I can get some peace, was leaving. I walking out the place, you know what I'm saying, was leaving her because she was always there at nighttime. And I wanted to get the fuck out of there. So, you know, that was the one place I can get peace, was taking a walk outside and smoking a cigarette. Or a black and mild and smoke cigarettes. Shit like that, you know. Thinking about what's going on. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there on the curb and she turns around with the flashlight and goes, and then beams it right in my face and it pierced into my eye. And it fucking hurt, man. I just had recovered from a minor stroke and this bitch did that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the... And this is what I'm all dealing with, like, at the same time. And my eye was hurting so fucking bad. After that, I was just getting tired. The beams would beam on me. Every time I walked by, the flashlights would come up. And a spotlight on me and shit when I was walking outside. Cops would be all over the place, but they would never do shit. Watching me, possibly. At the hotel rooms. I had police, like fucking 10 police over there in a fucking huddle having a meeting. Like, all the crime that goes on in that fucking state, and y'all got time to do that, but they paying attention to me. I'm telling you, man. People knocking on the door, like the staff members were cool with my fucking ex. Like I saw one of the staff members on her fucking Instagram page who was there and who helped probably in hacking and jacking me too, because I went and saw the IP addresses. There was like, I'm not bullshitting you, it was like 3 people staying at the hotel room, and it had to been one person that was like a couple doors down who had my shit, stole my Wi-Fi connector, and they put it into hotel rooms. I saw 5 different hotel rooms where I was at. I saw their IP addresses. Like I matched them all together. I found all that shit. It had all of the names to the web browsers. They were all at the hotel rooms. That's where all the jacking was taking place. They were using it as like a free Wi-Fi setup, but it wasn't free. You know, you'll pay you a certain amount of money to have the extra connection, and that's how they were making money off of me. So I was paying for some of the hotel rooms, basically. You know what I'm saying? I was like collateral in a fucked up way. People like dropping you messages all the time, doing shit, walking by, like coming around the corner real fast when you come out, no matter what time it is, they always come out. You know, like I said, knocking on the door, when you're in the bathroom, you can hear it, the tub getting hit and shit like that. Trust me. People shining beams, like laser beams into your room and pointing them at you. That happens to me a lot from other windows and who knows how far away. Who knows if there was actually guns? Who knows? Anyway, there was an infrared beam pointing at me all the fucking time. And I got to the point I used to see the beam. I used to get scared at first. I had a really bad time. I cried and shit like that. I was in panic. I freaked out. I thought I was gonna, be killed, and I was begging, to stop. And psychopaths don't give a fuck, right? Somehow it just like I just got lucky, like through all this shit. Like that was the last time anyone got my fucking tears like that again. You know what I'm saying? That will be the last time. I'll never beg for my life again. You know what I'm saying? So I never did after all the other times where I almost died. That was the first time where it was that scary. And the other times it was like, you know what? I had fucking guns, pointed at me 3 times this fucking week. I don't give a fuck about your gun. It got to that level. You know what I'm saying? So people will purposely get rooms right next to you. It'd be all these rooms all over the place. No one's there. And during the weekdays, I'm telling you, days that they're not busy, and they'll get a room that's right next to you. What the fuck is that about? Why? Why we gotta be so close together? There'd be a motherfucker in a room, lights out, up there, making noise, talking through the fucking vents to whoever's setting you up. Even to the toilet. Like it's jail. These people are fucking, they're psychological fucking geniuses, but they're also psychopaths. They're psychopathic geniuses. You know what I'm saying? They fucking curse has been placed on you. Believe that. I do believe in curses badly, and I had a curse placed on me really badly, so. But at the same time, through all the curse, was still something good that came with it. You understand? Because I was able to survive all that shit and make it through it. I don't want to leave out anything in the hotel rooms. And I'll get to that later. That's a whole other situation about the animals and shit like that. I know there's some other shit that them fuck motherfuckers did. Just stay away from the Wi-Fi connectors. Don't hook your shit up. Don't plug your stuff into people's walls or things. Like, you see, like, outlets, like, that look like they're odd. Don't plug your shit into that. Your charger. Don't do none of that stuff, because it's a way to get you. And just keep yourself safe, man. Stay away from the hotel rooms, for real. Like, it's not a joke. That's where it's easy to, take you out there. It makes sense, because you can, just pay them a little bit of money, give them a C-note. You ain't gonna give them that much. You think they won't go in there and do what they say for a little bit extra money? Come on. Please. Oh. They locked me out of the hotel room. I was locked out of my fucking room a lot of times. I always had to go back there and ask for another fucking key. Name wouldn't be on a thing. One time I was staying at this hotel, this shitty ass hotel. I can't remember what the fuck your name is. I'm gonna save you that, you lucky son of a bitch. And by the way, like I said, fuck the Best Western and fuck the Days Inn, because they was the biggest advocates to fucking me up. The Best Western would leave you. They wouldn't kill, like the Days Inn tried to fucking, they tried to really take me out. You know what I'm saying? I got the fuck out of there. The Best Western would just like keep me. They'll just fuck me up real bad, but they would never kill me. Just torture me. They were safer. And that fucked up. Best Western tried to take my motherfucking. That's where I found all my information on the computers in the guest room. He locked me out of the hotel room, right? I'm pretty sure the dude was probably up there fucking my girl. At this point, I didn't give a fuck. It was the guy that worked there. I know he fucked her because I seen like hair in the bed. But there's also situations where she was making wigs and things like that to try to like disguise herself. So that couldn't maybe not happen. But I'm pretty sure he went up there and fucked that girl. And he locked me out of the hotel room, and it was up there doing whatever the fuck they was doing, like, and she locked me out of the room. I couldn't get in there. Every time I tried to open the door, it would lock. They locked everything. And I even heard the guy say, hey, guest is coming up. Guest is coming up. And they locked the elevator, so the elevator only worked if you put your key in there. I saw my key in and out wouldn't go. And I should have went to the front desk and be like, yo, why the fuck my key's not working? But they would have made it an excuse. So I knew what was going on. This has already been happening to me all the time. So this was nothing out of the ordinary. That was at the Viscount Suites. Yeah, the Viscount Suites. Fuck you. A Viscount Suite, whatever you want to call them. Fuck you. For real. For real. Fucking hotel was fucked up. That was the first time I seen like the real weird shit really going on, man. They robbed me big time at that place. That's where they took my Wi-Fi. My hotspot. You know what I'm saying? Locked me out of the hotel room, probably in there fucking my girl. I was locked out at the hotel for fucking 4 hours and she fell asleep. And I'm wearing nothing but like some bullshit that I didn't mean to stay out that long. I went downstairs to go smoke a cigarette, came back, and they locked me the fuck out. 4 hours in the fucking heat. Summertime, you know what I'm saying? It was hot as fuck out there. On my birthday. Isn't that sweet? Wasn't that a good birthday present for me, right? The torment they also tormented the fuck out of me and tortured my ass on my birthday. They fucking Gave me like a world of horror, man. Like for real, they really brought havoc to me on my birthday. They made that the worst day. Kept banging on the door. They was knocking on it from the storage room. The guy that was working in the electrical unit, he came in. The electrical unit once again was right next to my fucking room. We had a jacuzzi in it. He went in there and he did something with the refrigerator like on the outside, and the water was spilling out from the refrigerator all on the rug, so it smelled like mold and shit. Like it was gonna get moldy, and it all got wet in the hotel room. And they did this shit all while my girl had left, because when she was there they weren't doing it, but as soon as she left, all this shit was happening, and they kept banging and kicking the door. I mean, they were punching at the door like that, and they started like jingling the door open. And it was really getting aggressive with me, man. So I got up and I was a little nervous. So I opened the door and I said it was safer to keep the door open because they won't just come to your door and be like, fuck, they won't do that. They'll just do it when you're not looking, like the cowards that they are, you know. So I came, open the door and said I left the door open until she got back. I left it open. It was cold as shit. I ain't gonna fuck. I just left the shit open. I sat there, bugs was getting in there. I was just chilling. I was like, fuck it. Because they ain't gonna just do that to me without me seeing you first. Then we can see each other. Then I can bang on your face a little bit, you know. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it, man. You know, that's it. The lights, man. They had these high beams in there, like these lights that would be up in the fucking thing, and they would point at you. And I'm telling you, do not get in the shower or be wet. If that light is on you, it will cause you like immense pain. If like you will be in the worst type of fucking pain, man. Like shit hurts. That's how I basically suffered my stroke, man. Some shit like that. But someone actually had a light. But they can do it with these lights that are in the air. That shit will fuck with you, man. It will cook your brain on. It's like it's gonna hurt, give you the worst headaches. Your body will hurt. Your heart will start beating fast. You'll feel pain all over your body. Like I lost all the feeling on the right side of my body off of a light and being wet. Trust me, they have weapons like that out there. They shouldn't be able to the public, and the people who had them were obviously people of a higher caliber than I suspected. You know, so don't be like going to the tub or the hot tub and shit. Like, be careful, man. Sometimes you'll have good days at the hotels. I had a couple of good days. I had days where I was treated very nicely. Rarely, but there was days where I was treated very nicely. Sometimes people treat me like nicely based on the fact that I think they were scared of my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like my girl would go and say something to somebody, and next thing you know, they'd be treating me like, here, so you want this? How many you want? You want 5 of those? Here, you can have the whole box. I'm like, thank you, man. And everyone's going up, giving me dap and showing me love. Like sometimes I had days like that where I felt like a celebrity. Sometimes I had, most of the time, like 95% of the time, it was fucking horror, man. It was a complete fucking scary shit, man. You know, dosing me up in the hotel room, locking me out of the room, you know, fucked me up when I was sleeping, put me to sleep, you know, poisoned me, ambulances fucking on me, cops not doing shit, you know. Even though I didn't call them, they'd be over there harassing me, stopping me. They'd save time for some other people to find me. Yeah, that all happened, man. So that shit kind of fucks with you after a while. And these are day-to-day bases of shit. New stories that can go on and on and on and on and on. I never even tell you the whole things. This little piece I forget. There's one that's really horrible to talk about. I don't want to talk about it right now because I don't want to go into that mood. I'll get to it later, man. Stay safe out there and be strong because these days will end soon, you know. And we're gonna expose this practice because it ain't right. You shouldn't treat people this way, and don't say they're crazy just because you ain't been through this shit or it's not happening to you, because it does happen. Let's take it easy out there, man. Check out my channel, man, and like and subscribe, man. There's more videos that can help you through and also relate to some of the problems you may be going through. This is my experiences, so I don't expect you to have the same one. So just hit me up. Check my channel out, man. Y'all take it easy out there. Be safe. God bless.